Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show that brings you the best press releases out of the small cap world every morning at the open so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe even find your next great small cap investment. Now, it's Monday, January the 14th. Heavy news cycle day. I've got 6 great press releases for you from both sides of the border. On the U.S. side, I got financial results. On the Canadian side, I've got resources. As always, I want to start off with the financial results. So let's start you off first with Narrowstep Inc. Trades on the OTC under the stock symbol NRWS. They announced some pretty big increase in revenues for both Q3 and Q9. So let's get to it. By the way, what do? They're a TV on the internet company. These are Q3 and Q9 as of November 30th, 2007. For the quarter, the revenues increased by $570,000 or 49% to about $1.735 million. For the 9 months ended November 30th, increased by $1.25 million or 41% to $4.3 million. Big numbers here. What I like about this also, these are primarily from the addition of new customers. Now, we don't have anything with respect to profit, loss, gross profit, and so on and so forth, so you're going to have to do your due diligence, but we like that kind of growth, first of all. Second of all, a TV on the internet, narrowcasting company. We know where this industry is going. AGORACOM is a .com, and we like companies like this. They closed yesterday at 11 cents. Next up, Shiner International trades on the OTC under the stock symbol SHNL. It's been a while, but you know how much we love these up-and-coming Chinese companies, and here's another one. Shiner International announced the signing of a $1.6 million film supply contract with China's third largest tobacco province. The company is in China's anti-counterfeit plastic films industry. They announced a product supply contract with Hunan Yong'an Packaging Material. This is the packaging supplier to the third largest tobacco province in China to supply 500 tons of tobacco films. This is all for delivery in 2008. I like the quote here out of Mr. John Fu, the CEO of the company, who gave us some more information when he said, "Our certification as a licensed supplier to the state-owned tobacco industry in China has been a key development in our corporate history." It's obviously very big news, plus the contract looks like an up-and-coming Chinese small cap. Take a look. They closed yesterday. They closed on Friday at $6.30. Next up, let's go over to the resources, where, if you don't know it already, gold has surged to a historic high above $910 an ounce this morning. This is on further weakness in the U.S. dollar and anticipated significant rate cuts coming out of the Fed in the U.S. Along with that, platinum hit a record high, silver prices hit a 27-year high, and palladium is rising to its highest level in more than 2 months. So on the back of that news, I've got Probe Mines for you. Trades on the Venture Exchange on the stock symbol PRB. They announced the identification of significant anomalies in nickel, copper, cobalt, and silver, as well as anomalous values in gold. This is from their 100% owned McFalls West project. What's important here, the samples are located approximately 1 kilometer northwest of Noront Resources' high-grade nickel, copper, platinum discovery on their Ring of Fire project. For those of you in the resources space, you know that Noront is no stranger in what kind of numbers are hidden there. This is a great area play for Probe Mines. The property will be the focus of further exploration in 2008. The company is now planning a ground geophysical program. Take a look at some of these anomalies, followed by a diamond drill program to test those anomalies. Now, the McFalls area is receiving considerable attention with the discovery of high-grade nickel, copper, PG mineralization by Noront. How Probe falls into this here, their McFalls West property located only 450 meters from the discovery zone of Noront. So management is encouraged by the proximity to this significant discovery and believes there's potential for this property to also host mineralization. Probe has been established in the McFalls Lake area since 2003 and believes the area has the potential to develop into Canada's next major mining camp. They closed on Friday at 55 cents. Full disclosure, they are an AGORACOM client, but go take a look at the sample results. This is pretty good news out of Probe. Next up, Sunridge Gold trades on the Venture on the stock symbol SGC. They announced the discovery of 2 new extensions to their deposit in Eritrea. This is on their 100% owned Asmara project in Eritrea. These discoveries are outside the previously identified mineralized envelope and therefore have the potential to add significant tonnage to the initial NI 43-101 resource estimate announced on December 4th. You listen to the numbers here because we didn't see this press release at the time. Big numbers. The current estimated combined indicated resources of their Mbadero project in Eritrea, 1.7 billion pounds of zinc, 735 million pounds of copper, 402,000 ounces of gold, 15 million ounces of silver. This came out in their press release on December 4, 2007. You might want to take a closer look at that. They're trading at $1.72. A little caveat here, that's 50% off their 52-week high of $3.50, so you may want to find out what that's all about. On the back of that, it looks like they announced that they're signing on Peter Grandage, who's no stranger to AGORACOM members, to do some investor relations work for them, so this may be a turnaround point right here for Sunridge. And finally, Sherwood Copper Corp trades on the venture under SWC. They announced that they intersected high-grade copper-gold mineralization. These are results for an additional 25 holes from their 101-hole drill program at their high-grade Minto copper gold mine in Yukon. These results include further confirmation of high-grade copper mineralization in one of the zones, further high-grade copper from another one, and near-surface mineralization at Ridgetop East and Ridgetop West. So they've got many active projects. I don't want to go over all here, but Stephen Quinn, the president and CEO of Sherwood, summed it up like this: a recently completed pre-feasibility study on Area 2 did not incorporate any of the very positive drill intersections from 2007. The discovery of Area 118, immediately adjacent to Area 2, is very exciting since it offers further potential beyond that set out in the positive pre-feasibility study. They closed on Friday at $5.07. That's a wrap for the day. As always, if you're looking for more great small cap companies, don't forget about the AGORACOM marketplace. Over 80 companies now listed by industry and exchange with great descriptions, so you can find the ones best suited for your portfolio. That's a wrap for the day. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.